What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1940 movie, The Invisible Woman. This is a science fiction comedy, and in this movie, a professor, invents this, device that, can turn people invisible, and he's wanting to test it out to see if it works. And he ends up hiring a woman named Kitty Carroll to do the experiment, and it works, and she becomes invisible. And as soon as she becomes invisible, she leaves the place and goes to her former boss, Mr. Growley, and kind of gets revenge on him. He's kind of like this jerk that's running this showgirls type thing, and he's always mean to all the other girls and stuff. So she goes and gets her revenge on him. He doesn't know that it's her, and meanwhile, Professor Gibbs is trying to convince everybody that that Kitty is really invisible and stuff, and it leads up to some crazy confrontations by the end of the movie. But this is a really fun movie. I like that they tried to do something different with the Universal monster movie, because technically it is part of that collection and part of the Invisible Man franchise. I like that they did something different with it. I thought it was actually really entertaining. The cast in here are all really good, especially John Barrymore as Professor Gibbs. He just has a really likable screen presence, and Virginia Bruce is really good too. And as Kitty Carroll, she does a really great job playing her, and most of the time it's just her voice because she's invisible, but she's really good in here. And John Howard as Dick Russell is pretty good too. He's supposed to be a business partner for Professor Gibbs. But all of the cast in here are really good. It has a pretty good story. I don't think it's quite as good as the Invisible Man though, but it definitely was a huge step up from The Invisible Man Returns. And it does have some really fun moments, and this movie was considered to be really risky and stuff when it first came out, because Kitty Carroll is nude throughout the whole movie, even though we don't really see her and everything, but it was considered to be risque because of that. And like the humor in here is really fun. There's a lot of slapstick jokes in here too. Like there's this butler guy that just is always falling over and getting hurt and stuff. It's really kind of hilarious if you like slapstick humor. It's never really bothered me, so I got a kick out of it. I thought it was kind of funny. And also, Margaret Hamilton, who played the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz, is in this movie too. She doesn't have a lot of screen time, but she's really good in here. And there was a part where I thought she was really funny and stuff when after Kitty leaves the place, and Professor Gibbs is coming back and everything, and she's trying to tell him that she left, but he just ignores her and tells her to leave the room and all that, and just the look on her face and stuff is hilarious. And she was just really good in this movie. Her comedic timing was really good. But it was awesome getting to see her in something outside of Wizard of Oz, because I've only seen a few other movies with her and everything, so when she popped up in here, I thought that was really cool too. But all in all, I think this is a really fun movie. It has some good score and good cinematography like you expect out of these movies, and I think this one's kind of underrated. A lot of people don't really talk about it as much, but I thought it was a really fun movie in the Invisible Man franchise and out of the Universal monster movies. I think it's a really fun one that I'm glad is in the collection that I got. But I'm planning on trying to get back to reviewing the rest of these movies now that October is over with. I've just taken a month off break so that I could focus on 31 Days of Horror. But I'm really glad to finally be able to start working on these again, and this one is is a really fun time. It's one I had never seen before and everything. I didn't know whether I was going to like it or not, but I thought it was really fun. So I'd say I'd give The Invisible Woman a 8 out of 10. It's really, really enjoyable. And all in all, it's just a really funny movie and really entertaining. And it goes by really quick. It's only an hour and 12 minutes, so it doesn't overstay its welcome and stuff. It doesn't have too much of the heavy exposition dialogue either, like a lot of the earlier monster movies have had either, which I think is also a big plus as well. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of The Invisible Woman, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.